Z1620 here, and we're in with a brand new series for you guys. This one is going to be where I dive through every single Modern Warfare 2 weapon inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. We're going to check out how they perform in all three zones, so the low threat, the medium threat, the high threat. We're going to check out bounties and how they defeat zombies, and just overall how I feel the guns are inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So if you're excited for this new series, let me know with a like on the video and a comment down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to reach us on the streams. We're live daily, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern over on Twitch and Kick. Links are down below in the description. So with that being said, I'm super excited to be able to bring you guys this series. I'm looking forward to some feedback, so let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. So with that being said, roll the intro. Alright, so we're going to load in with our TAQ 56 here with the Seance weapon blueprint from MW2 and the Orion camo on there, and it is a beautiful combination. Now we're going to go and find ourselves a bounty, and I'm not going to put anything from my backpack on this gun, so we're just going to go in quote unquote, you know, nothing on, naked on the gun, and see how we do against a bounty in tier 1. Now, I was expecting this to be, honestly, not much of a struggle. It's a tier 1 bounty. I know the TAQ 56 is a pretty strong gun, so I was expecting this to be quite simple. Boy, was I wrong. Holy moly. Also, does anybody still collect spare change? Just wondering. So I went in to fight this Mangler in tier 1 with a gray weapon, like white weapon, no rarity, no pack-a-punch, and this ended up being quite the journey. Holy crap, did this take a minute. As you can see, it doesn't really do much damage at all to our Mangler in tier 1. So this was a bit of a fight. I thought I'd show you guys just how, I don't know if they've beefed up the tier 1 bounties or whatever, but holy smokes, was this a fight. He got down, and now I know also during one of the recent updates, if you push your bounty too far away from where it originally spawns, then it will regenerate health and move quickly back to the area where your bounty contract originally spawned. So I don't know if that happened to me during this fight, but I mean, I even ran out of ammo. This guy was he was being a sponge. It was insane. I didn't think I'd have to go for an ammo refill in the middle of a tier 1 bounty. So TAQ 56 in tier 1 for a bounty without pack-a-punch rarity, probably not the best option. It definitely was a bit of a struggle, but you can see here I had his health almost down, and then he ran back over to where he was supposed to be, and lo and behold, he had a whole bunch more health. So this fight took probably a lot longer than it needed to be, but I did want to show you guys just the strength difference between pack-a-punched, non-pack-a-punched, rarity, and non-rarity. And so that's why I just stuck with this fight, and it was quite the journey to take out this Mangler. And I've killed so many Manglers inside this game that I was almost chuckling while recording this, because I was like, why is this Mangler taking forever in tier 1? So let me know if you guys think in tier 1 that the bounty contracts have maybe secretly been made more difficult when the patch that we didn't get told about or whatever almost died right there, down to 15 health. The dogs were terrifying me at this point. I had no more armor plates. Yeah, no perks, so it was definitely not the best experience, but I managed to put a decoy down here at the end, and we managed to finish up melting the Mangler here. It took quite a bit. As you can see, it just doesn't do very much damage at all to him unpack-punched in tier 1. So we got that one killed, but it does do a good job. Like on zombies, it doesn't have a problem wiping out the zombies. So like an unpack-a-punch TAQ 56 in tier 1, you can definitely take out the zombies with ease. That's not a problem. Although the bounty contracts do seem to be quite the struggle, as that was definitely a challenge. So we got ourselves death perception and the quick revive, or the self revive I wanted to pick up. So we're gonna go ahead and throw on the attachments I have and stuff for the gun to make it better. So we've got a legendary tool, which I'm gonna throw on, napalm burst, which I'm gonna throw on, and all of my perks that I like to bring along with me. So we've got all the perks there. We're gonna get them up, and then we're gonna go and do another bounty contract inside of tier 1, so that you guys can see the difference between doing a bounty contract with no pack-a-punch, no rarity, and just how much stronger the weapon is inside a tier 1 once I have a legendary and double pack-a-punch. It's not triple pack-a-punch, it's just a double pack-a-punch. So here we are. I jumped over and picked up another tier 1 bounty contract. So we just picked that up, ran over, and it is another mangler. But check out the difference. What a difference it makes. Holy crap. So he was just kind of hanging out, which sucked for him, but good for us. So he just basically insta-died. We melted him. So from here, we're going to go off and do find ourselves a nice tier 2 bounty, and we'll show you guys the tier 2 bounty and just the damage it does. So we came over here to tier 2 and I found myself a nice chest, so I figured I'd go and loot that. Just, you know, it's right there, why not? So I put down the energy mine. Didn't really have much for me. I got an armor plate out of it, which was not very exciting. So we picked up our tier 2 bounty. Now let's go over to the tier 2 bounty and see how this TAQ 56 does. It's a disciple. So one of the more challenging ones, I should say, inside of tier 2 to do for a bounty contract is the disciples. So it doesn't do too bad for sure. As you can see, it's definitely doing some strong damage, although when he does do his starts healing like this with you, I couldn't stand there and just take that and get rid of him. Like, that didn't work. So I tried. Definitely not strong enough weapon to be doing that at double pack-a-punch. Possibly triple pack-a-punch, it might have been strong enough, but double it definitely wasn't. Certainly can take out the disciple bounty in tier 2, not a problem. Double pack with legendary on the TAQ 56 was definitely viable, wasn't much of a problem. I got a PAP 2 crystal out of that, which is really nice, and another self-revive. So now we wanted to go over to tier 3 and just see how this gun works inside of tier 3. So here we are in tier 3. All right, so the first thing I wanted to do was, of course, get my gun to pack-a-punch tier 3. So we run into our pack-a-punch machine here and hit that up, and now we have our legendary packed 3 TAQ 56 with napalm burst, so definitely the strongest I can make this weapon in the game. And now we get to see how it does against the tier 3 zombies. Now I'll be honest with you guys, I had someone else come through. I think they were doing a cargo contract. I don't know, they had a whole ton of zombies and dogs and mimics come with them, so it was a perfect opportunity for me to test just how this gun works with a whole bunch of tier 3 zombies, a mimic on me, and it definitely holds its own. This gun, it didn't feel too stressed in this situation. I felt like I had enough damage in the TAQ 56 to be able to handle this and take out this many zombies and a mimic. As you can see, the mimic went down fairly simple, and that's a tier 3 mimic. So I definitely felt like the TAQ 56 is a viable option if you want to use it in all zones and in tier 3, triple packed, legendary. It's definitely a weapon that will do some damage to the zombies, do some damage to the elites. Now, on my series, I'm not going to be bringing in Mega Abomination fights. Mega Abomination fights, in my opinion, are a challenge, and all weapons relatively do basically the same damage. I mean, get a turret, take out a Mega Abomination that way. So just so you guys know, the videos will have tier 3 zombies, tier 3 elites, so you guys know how they operate while you're running around in tier 3, but I'm not going to be covering how to deal with the Mega Abominations with these weapons. Just overall experience and how they feel while using them inside of MW3 is the goal. So we've got that. You can see a whole bunch of zombies that we took out. Definitely handled the crowd in tier 3 well, which is good. That's really good for the TAQ 56, so strong option for that. I checked the TAQ map. There happened to be a nice little cargo contract here in tier 3 available, so I figured why not. We picked that up and did a quick little juke here with the whole horde of zombies I had behind me. I thought my run right here, honestly, for the video today was dead right here. I didn't think I was making it to this contract, but I was determined. So I managed to dipsy doodle the zombies onto the roof. As you can see them all funneling down. I got into the cargo vehicle. I made it out in the vehicle. So I probably shouldn't have tried that, but whatever. There was a cargo contract. If I see one in tier 3, I usually try and take advantage of it, as it's one of the simplest contracts to complete in tier 3. So we picked up the cargo contract. We're going to go off and finish this one up, and then we'll meet you guys over at the cargo contract. All right, so we completed our cargo contract here in tier 3, and I just wanted to check the rift, see what I got, if it was anything decent. We got a pack crystal out of the deal, which wasn't too bad, and a score streak, which I'm not too eager on. Now, on our way out of the video, I wanted to go back down through the zones and show you the damage of a packed 3 legendary TAQ 56 against bounty contracts. So here is a tier 2 bounty with the TAQ 56 PAP 3 legendary. Easy work for sure. And then we went and found you guys a tier 1 bounty when we are, don't forget, PAC 3 and legendary. So we went and picked up the bounty contract here, and then went over to our bounty, which was what was it, a mimic? Yeah, we had a mimic over here. And yeah, easy work for sure. I think it was almost 4 or 5 shots, I think, and that mimic was gone. So the TAQ 56 overall for me is not going to be the strongest weapon I have used out of the MW2 weapons for sure. There's definitely some other ones that are stronger for sure. For me, I'm going to rate this. We've got a rating system for this. Is going to be, viable, not viable, or, just awesome. And this for me is going to fall into the viable category. Definitely something you can run inside of tier 3 if you want to. So that is the review and the overall look at how the TAQ 56 from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 performs inside of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribed and drop a comment down below so I know your thoughts and opinions and what you think of the TAQ 56. Also, if you have any builds for the TAQ 56 for MW3 Zombies, drop it in the comments. See you guys in the next one.